Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Gulag Podcast. This is episode 2, and the last episode we recorded about an entire year ago. And since then, we've been working our ass off to get this podcast, finished and actually ready to be recorded at a higher quality than the first episode, which was really bad because, obviously, the audio quality was really bad, and we had an A-Power Edit logo in the top left corner. Really embarrassing shit. But hey, all your first YouTube stuff is always embarrassing. So let's just get back into the mix of things. Let's start recording episodes, and this shit's gonna be good. So we got Serj, Andrew, and Matthew. Matthew is actually... He wasn't in the first episode because he was out of town or something. I don't know. But an entire year later, he's actually able to be in a podcast, which is, I bet that was really annoying to have to wait for, wasn't it?
Yes.
You had to watch the first one and then not being able to be in it again for a while.
Speaking of which, we had 2 episodes recorded. So we have the first episode, which is the really bad one. And then we have 2 other ones that we recorded with really similar quality, but I hadn't edited them yet, and I was procrastinating the whole time. Basically, it was because I had really shitty hardware. I was working with a shitty laptop and all that. The mic was bad, everything was bad, and I just didn't feel like having to edit on a slow ass piece of shit laptop, which ended up working out for the better because I feel like waiting has given us a lot better quality, because now that I have an actual device that's suitable for, recording shit in good quality, we can actually do it better. So, practice makes perfect, right? I feel like waiting, even though it was tough to wait, waiting was the better option because we ended up having, better shit. But the
also, one of those I recorded, I was in my bed, under the covers.
Oh my god, I remember that.
That was really bad.
You kept complaining that your hands smelled like taint.
It was so bad. It was funny though. And
it was.
In those 2 episodes, I think one of them Matthew was in, and the other... He was in both?
I think so.
Oh, yeah, he was. One of them, it was just me, you, and Matthew, Serj, and one of them was all 4 of us again. But
and that one was a shit show, dude.
Yeah, that one was really... Surprisingly, that one was the worst one we've ever recorded. Because it was it was 50 minutes long, which is really short in comparison to everything else we recorded, and
we didn't know what to talk about, and we had to stop the recording. And the ending we didn't even record until a month later.
We didn't even finish it. We didn't even finish it because we were at 4 in the morning, and we were sitting there saying all right, man, it's so late. We don't have jack shit to talk about. So let's just do it tomorrow. Let's just end it here and do it.
To give a big thank
What was that?
Oh my god.
What was that? Explain. You have to explain. You played it.
You have to explain.
Oh my god. I just trying to look at funnies on Instagram, and then a video just pops up. I forgot I had full... Okay, video explanation. Before we started this thing, I was just playing a funny video of just Squidward running into his house at full volume, and the volume was all the way up, and I forgot to turn it down. I'm trying to look at Instagram. And
that's
just
absolutely fucked.
You're just looking at Instagram.
I'm putting my phone down.
Serj, you can't say shit. The other
true.
2 episodes we were recording, you were fucking playing Minecraft on your
I was
Xbox.
playing super hot.
Oh my god.
We were trying to start. We were trying to start, and I needed silence, and you were I heard the clicks of the controllers, and you and Matthew were fucking conspiring against me. That's why we stayed up till 4 in the morning with jack shit to talk about, because you guys wouldn't stop fucking around.
I blame the fact that podcast failed on YouTube. I'm blaming solely because you two were just like Minecraft. Oh, let's just scroll around. That was
Oh
funny.
my gosh. It wouldn't be a Gulag podcast without a monolithic fuck up.
True, dude. Our mic tests are just so fucked. The very first one, like without Matthew, like we could barely start, like, cause we kept fucking around.
Most of the times
Dude.
they're not even like mic tests, they're just like recordings.
Yeah, we're trying to start,
Like we're trying to start and you guys won't stop doing
and dude, it is
My
horrific.
penis.
Yep, that
shit
Pretty
like
much that-
that.
one word summarizes the entirety of all of that.
Oh my god. So
Jesus
basically as we were saying before Andrew fucking ear raped us with the low quality memes. We had 2 episodes recorded. One of them was actually Christmas Eve, like literally Christmas Eve.
Oh yeah.
I wasn't there. I remember that.
Yeah, that was the one with me, Serj, and Matthew. It was Christmas Eve, and it was a pretty good like recording. We had some good shit to talk about, but basically what happened was, obviously, like I said before, I didn't have good editing shit. My laptop was shit. Everything was slow, and I really didn't want to have to edit on a slow laptop like that. So what ended up happening was I procrastinated like crazy on editing the podcast, and like maybe a month ago, we all decided to like scrap the 2 podcasts that were unedited, even though we recorded them.
Not scrap, but more like just not use them. We're gonna keep them.
Yeah.
For,
Episodes.
yeah,
We're not-
yeah.
We're not gonna we're not gonna like post them as actual episodes, but we're gonna keep
Maybe as,
them
like,
around and later post them as like lost episodes. I feel like that would be interesting. Like have
Yeah.
like way later on down the line we post like really old clips of stuff. That would be kind of cool, just to see how
Yeah.
much we've grown and stuff.
I remember like when the one with all 4 of us, like we were talking about politics, and like I got wrapped into that, and I immediately was like, okay, we need to stop this thing because like
Oh my
politics
God.
are boring as shit. Do you remember that? That
Yes,
was
I
really,
remember that.
was
That was
super
such a
bad.
shitty episode, man.
And the first time all 4 of us were together, we just didn't know how to operate. But now we've matured. We're grown up, even though that was like what 3
Yeah, that
months.
was-
Like, how long ago was that?
Was that last Christmas or was that
No.
2018
That-
or 2019?
It was
2019.
last Christmas.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
that was
The one we
so-
recorded, did we record the one with me? Dude, we had such a fucked recording schedule. So basically, we were gonna, we recorded the one with me, Serj, and Matthew before the one with all 4 of us. But we
Yeah.
said we were gonna post the one with all 4 of us as the second episode because we wanted all 4 of us to be in the second episode.
Yeah.
But then we jumped the gun and recorded the one with the 3 of us first.
Yeah, I know.
And then, like,
and that
as
was
soon as we finished it, we realized what we did, and we are like, fuck.
yeah, it was, dude. If we actually posted it, I'm glad we didn't post that
I think
shit.
that
'Cause,
would have
like,
been crazy.
just the method in which we were like we were gonna put them out was just absolutely stupid.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Like the order was like so messed up.
I think the reason all 3 of you were recorded together was because you were anxious to get another one, like, at least recorded. Because after our first one, like, with just me, Steven, and Serj, that was, like, what? How long ago? It was, like,
Yeah, that was forever ago.
that was, like, back in June.
Oh
I
my
think.
gosh.
No, July. It
That
was,
was-
like, back in July of 2018.
So it was like
Yeah.
it was back in July. Yeah, literally a year ago. Holy shit.
Yeah, it was, oh my God, no, 2 years ago. It was 2018.
Really?
No,
I'm,
No,
yeah,
no.
Nah.
it
yeah.
was a year ago.
What?
It was a year ago.
I'm looking at my phone right now. I have a picture of when we first got the Gulag Podcast logo. I took the picture of the black screen, and then I gave
Oh,
it
the
to
black
Steven. And
screen? That wasn't when we recorded it though.
that's when we
That
came
was
up
just
with
when
it,
we
though.
got the idea from Alex.
That's when we got the
Oh.
idea, but I'm not sure.
Huh.
We recorded it
No,
when.
it's 2019. I'm retarded. Whoops.
Yeah, yeah. I was about to say that it could not be 2 years ago.
Oh yeah, we would have been so fucked. I don't think the thing would. I don't think like. I don't know, man. Shit,
I mean,
2 years. That would have been fucked. I
I mean,
think we would have.
I mean, we're coming back from 1 year of literally basically
Nothing.
doing nothing. I mean, we had 2 recordings, which was like good for like getting used to it. But
Yeah.
other than that, they were basically garbage. Other than the fact that we're gonna
Garbage.
reuse them.
with a couple funnies.
Yeah, with a couple
Yes.
funnies.
Oh my god, the funnies.
Big old
We just
swinging dicks.
we had a pretty good funny before this one, and yeah. Well, we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
We'll see how that goes. Okay.
I don't know what you want me to say. I mean, Serj, you're the one to talk, honestly.
I'm the
You know
one to
any-
talk. I haven't said anything.
You really?
Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't know. What do y'all think about the new consoles coming out?
Dude,
Like the
like
yeesh.
what do you mean exactly?
Be more specific.
Okay, the PS5, the Doofenshmirtz console, and then the Xbox Generation X or whatever the fuck it's
The
called.
Xbox?
I just know it has.
Okay, the
I-
Xbox design team must have had a fucking boring ass year. It's literally just a black box. That's
Okay,
it.
but
Okay, all the
Let me-
Xboxes have been black boxes, but this one is more. like
Okay,
a
that's fucking true.
rectangle.
That's
What the
true.
white boxes, man.
the only reason I've been considering getting a PlayStation for a good while, but now that I've seen the PS5, I need to see the Xbox before I can make an actual decision.
No,
It's
it looks
like-
like a rectangle. Like just imagine.
It looks
a
good.
rectangle.
I would rather have the Xbox than the PS5, only because the PS5 you can't fit it anywhere. It looks
That's
really
true.
cool. but
Yeah,
you
that's
can't put
true.
it-
That's what I was like wondering
The
about.
only, the,
PS5 doesn't look
and-
like it'd fit on a shelf space because like
and
how
the-
weird it is.
yeah, and isn't there like 2 separate? You have to get like another console. Like, if you want to specifically like get discs for a PS5 and then download stuff on a PS5, those are 2 separate consoles altogether. And I don't know why they did that. Am I wrong about that? I thought
I
thought
mean,
that was
I
probably-
wouldn't know, but I
probably.
would think that that's not the case.
I hope it isn't, because then that would definitely alter my decision.
I mean,
So
yeah,
I'm-
obviously. I don't see why
'Cause-
they would do that because like
I don't know.
you've
That's
been able
weird.
to download content since the PS3.
Exactly.
Major
No, I'm saying like
difference.
them. Yeah.
The major difference, though, between the 2 consoles, though, the PS5 and the Xbox Generation X, whatever it is that the Xbox One, it doesn't have a disc insert. It's all digital with its games, and then the PS5 has disc.
Oh, really?
So,
Really?
yeah, the Xbox.
I guess I never
used
used discs.
That's true.
Well, the
I mean-
fucking Xbox must better have some bomb ass storage then.
I need-
'cause,
I need
like,
a- I think the announcement stuff is like July 26th or something. That's what I saw.
Ooh.
I know it's soon.
oh,
So
really?
yeah, I know.
Damn.
I thought it was gonna be like later, like November, but no, it's like really soon. So I think we'll.
Price.
Does the
Yeah,
Xbox,
the pri-
dude, the price? Yeah, fuck that. I heard somewhere that like the bottom line price, like the absolute least, is like 500 for a PS5. Like the least.
I believe
I know,
it, man.
At
my
that
brother
point,
was watching. My brother was watching some video, and the guy said that the Xbox might be like $200. But
no
I,
way.
200.
I guarantee you, it's
No
gonna be
way.
$100.
One
No.
or like 150.
There's not been a console like this decade that's been under $100. That's been under like $200.
If you get
That's
a
mine.
used Xbox One, it's like $150.
Still, that's
and
so wild.
used though.
Yeah, like a
I mean-
new Xbox, there's never been one that I've seen at least. Like I'm not talking about like Nintendo and like Wii and stuff. I'm talking about like Xbox and PS5. I've not seen a single Xbox or PlayStation that's been under like $200 before. But the fact that I don't know, we'll just see. I guess maybe
Yeah.
they'll turn the tables on it.
Yeah, I don't. What you said about the Xbox not having a disc thing.
Yeah.
That sounds like absolutely fucked. Having to
Well,
not
download
a
all
good
the
idea.
games on a console.
Well, it depends on like if you use this at all. Like if you just download shit.
Yeah, I know, but the thing is that just downloading games, you're downloading like all 32 gigabytes onto your storage. But with like disk use, it holds all the storage on the disk, so it does not take up that much storage on your console, which is like the main like advantage of discs over downloads over the store or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And with
Well,
like
aside from
yeah,
oh,
and
see.
continue, Steven.
yeah, and like with like consoles being like near $500 and having to pay for an online service like PlayStation Plus or Xbox
Live.
whatever.
Xbox Live.
Yeah, Xbox
Gold.
Live. You might as well just get a computer. Like
Sure.
literally, you might as well just get a computer.
Wow.
If you're
Oh
gonna
yeah,
do that.
dude, I bet I've spent, let's see,
Oh no.
4 times 60. I spent almost over $200 on Xbox Live.
Yeah, and how much was your Xbox originally when it came out?
It came out 300, but I think I got mine for like 250.
All right, so 250 plus 200, that's 450. How much have you spent on games and controllers?
$50 for each controller, and I have 3 because one came with the Xbox, so 150 for the controllers. I'm just gonna say like $200 for all the game, or like $250 for all the games I have.
That's like $900 right there.
My God.
That could get
Yeah,
you.
that's-
That could
Dude,
get
that-
you a decent PC, one that's
Yeah.
better than a console.
I want to be honest, dude. I think I've spent more than that on U2s.
Yeah.
Oh my
gosh.
dude.
Way
So
to
many
bring it
games.
up.
Dude, okay. First of all, let me just say this. I turned everything about it down only to get this new laptop, and it was worth it. I don't know. I just got it.
Because the name is like collecting baseball cards, you know? Cause,
Yeah, or like Pokemon cards if we're really
Yeah,
going that far
yeah.
down.
Because I know my brothers, my little ones, oh my gosh, they're
Little ones?
obsessed with
Or
freaking
like,
Pokemon
you
cards.
know, comics that you keep in mint condition like forever.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Except
like
it's more like
except I-
figurines that aren't kept in mint condition
because
necessarily.
I've opened them all. Yeah, I
Because you've
know.
opened them all, and
I have a
And-
The
picture.
original packaging.
I have a picture of everything, or of like a lot of them on my ping pong table. Should we flash that on screen? Do you think? Because
No.
of just no,
Screw you.
Nah.
no.
I'm not.
Aw.
I'm
Fine,
gonna.
no one-
I'm gonna keep
Like-
that in just so you can sound like a gay
Fine.
An
guy.
idiot.
All right, let's move on. I guess.
No, we're
Yeah,
staying
I
on this
know.
because you
Yeah.
fucking you
Oh.
brought it up. We're keeping this up
Fine.
because you just had
Okay.
to mention your YouTubes.
Flex.
How much money do you think you've spent on
I-
it entirely?
I can very well confidently say over $500,000. I can very well
Oh
confidently.
my God. Say
Yeah.
500.
That at the least I could say 500.
At the most, what do you think you spent?
At the
Like
most,
over 900, maybe.
I don't know. No way, it's over 900. I was a bit of an
It's over
exaggeration.
900.
We're spending like $100 on like the Swagger Souls one.
What? What do you mean? Oh.
Yeah. Now
Yeah.
it's
Right, you're right.
Now it's 900.
A bit of context. Back when I was trying to collect every single last one of them, I had to get Serj to buy them off of me, or buy them for me off of eBay, and I paid him,
Oh my god.
and it was so bad. I
Yeah,
did
let me
this
just
like,
let me just reach into my couch and pull out some change. Yeah, here's $1,000 right here to buy the Swagger Souls U2s.
that was which one? I think. Never mind. I'm not even gonna go into which ones are which. These are all.
Complete with
I-
cringe.
Yeah, exactly. Either that or just all three of you are gonna bombard me with just like, I know it cares about the stupid Swagger Shows one. No, who gives a shit? But yeah,
I
I've
about all the U2s.
I don't have all of them. Not
I care
anymore.
about all of them.
Okay.
That's keck.
So I guess I
And
do have a
true.
Tommy Carson U2s. I was gonna
Yeah, you-
sell on eBay. I was
And
gonna wait for the
Oh.
price to go up and sell
Yeah,
on eBay.
Steven, you have two as well.
Yeah, because you bought
We-
them for me.
Yeah, so I guess mine is like $60, but still.
I
but-
appreciate it though.
I know. I gave it to you 2 days ago when you came over, and
Yeah,
it was
you've had those for months.
no. I've had one of them for months, and the one was for Steven. But like I couldn't get it to him like IRL because of this whole stupid freaking COVID shit.
Oh wow, dude! I forgot all about COVID. Thing
Everyone
came and
did.
went.
Yeah, after BLM happened.
After what?
BLM, Black Lives Matter.
Oh,
Like-
right. Yeah.
COVID just like disappeared, but now it's like getting worse. I think I'm pretty sure the numbers keep going
It
up.
is.
I mean, they're not gonna go
Nobody
down.
gives a shit.
But the problem is, I don't know why they're putting us back in like actual school because
No.
like, I think what the smart move would be, put us out of school, not out of school, but like not out of physical school for the first semester, or at least that first quarter, and then put us back in if it gets better.
What
I
needs
doubt it
to
will.
happen is an entire, like, universal transition into online school. Because
I don't know.
actual school is a flawed system. Like, literally, it's just fundamentally fucking flawed.
The only reason I would want actual school is because of how much more fun it is.
Yeah,
Our
the social
shenanigans,
stuff.
yeah. So like literally like physically social.
You do
Yeah.
kind of need social, like, you need to
Yeah.
have interactions when you're a small child.
Yeah, which
but
is
I-
why
alright.
which is why you have online learning and physical school activities that happen
problem is-
that are scheduled during the day, which would happen normally during 8 to 5, which is school hours. You would have like the after school activities during school hours, which would be which could all be managed within the time of online learning. So let's say you have like shit to do online for like fucking history or something, I don't know, and you also have like extracurriculars in person, like with like administered by the school, but like in person, you know. So that would make the kids like actually do their work when they're supposed to, but they would also have like the social shit, you know.
Yeah. The problem is like everyone everyone that wasn't in online school when they were young, like us, like everyone above and like a couple years below us, they've been able to like socially interact in a good way, but the people that are growing up in this time are gonna have a shit life. It's
not
I mean,
shit
they're not-
life,
I
but
mean, they're not gonna know what they missed out on, I guess. So I guess that's okay. But
well, I
still,
mean, if it were to continue, they wouldn't know what they missed out on. But I mean, the few months of online learning that people would have had won't affect much if they're going back to school.
I
Yeah,
mean,
I don't
Andrew's
know.
talking about the people who, if this theoretical thing of like
Oh, yeah,
an
yeah.
online transition,
yeah.
they wouldn't know what they're missing, which is exactly why it's good. They wouldn't know what they're missing, and that's just how they would grow up. It wouldn't
But,
matter
like-
what happened before because it wouldn't affect them.
Can I point something out about that? I
Yeah.
don't want to. I'm gonna push my glasses up to my nose here. I'm gonna pull out a little Marvel quote.
Protractor.
I'm saying this because Steve, what you're saying, Steven says exactly like this. So you remember when you, me, Luke, and Serj all went to go see Endgame, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we all, and you remember when Thanos said like, "Well, new universe, where everyone will be grateful, and then they won't know what's actually happening." That's kind of a similar situation, but I don't know.
I'm
nice.
just that was a really
It wasn't bad.
that was insightful.
I'm
That was
just saying
for that.
extremely insightful. Basically, what I'm saying is that it's like how like people like our parents say, "Oh, you don't remember phone books and dial-up modems," and
Oh, I
and,
hate
like,
that, man.
it's like
That's
that.
such shit.
It's like that, but it'll be true to an extent. Not
Yeah.
not the fact that like, you know, older people are like rubbing it in their face. Like I'm just using it like the fact that is true. Like we don't remember that stuff. And that would be similar to how it is like with online learning. Like the kids of the next generation will have online learning and they wouldn't know how actual school was like, so it wouldn't even affect them. They would just be like, "Oh, you
Fair
had
enough.
actual school? That's so lame. Now we have
And-
online school," and it's like, because like you know
Oh.
everything gets better.
We're gonna become the very things we swore to destroy.
I'm fine with
Anyone?
becoming that. Everyone, nice one. man.
I was waiting.
81.
What happens? Like, I don't know. Everyone, especially because Steven said, like, y'all don't remember phone books or dial-up modems, because life gets easier as technology progresses. You're just old, and you don't want to let go of stuff that sucked.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna want to let go of, like, discs for the Xbox. So,
I mean, that's true, because it's like you're sitting there like, okay, side tangent. It's like older people are fucking pissed off at the new generation for like
everything.
and cringe.
Yeah, for not knowing what a dial-up modem is. Wow, tough shit. I don't know what a dial-up modem is. Hey, did you know that I have a multi-purpose infinite knowledge tablet in my fucking pocket right now? Yeah. Bet you don't know how to use that, you fucking bitch.
Bet you don't know. Wow. I hate that shit so much because like I remember back like spring break, like when this whole shit was going down, like my dad saw these kids on like skateboards and he instantly just went, "Oh my god, better watch out for those kids, they're gonna cause some trouble." Exact words. And I instantly just wanted to jump out the window and drown myself in the sea, man. I was so pissed when I heard that. I'm like, ugh.
There's such a like stigma against certain things that young people do.
Skateboards, bad haircuts,
Like
shirts with no sleeves.
if you're a boy and you have longer hair,
Oh my god.
yeah, you're a fucking troublemaker. God knows what you're gonna do next. Holy shit. Kid with a long hair comes in, fucking take cover, man.
Another thing, like schools that don't allow wearing sweatshirts. Like when you walk into school with a fucking sweatshirt, you instantly think you're gonna fuck up the school, and it's over. That's what they think.
That's another reason why, not specifically the sweatshirts, but like the way school is handled is another reason why online school should be traded to online school. It's because like the rules you follow in school have like almost nothing to do with like how life outside of like living with your parents and going to school actually is. You know?
You want to know something, Steven? I think I know where you're getting this from. Isn't it that guy from Boy in a Band, the red-haired guy in England?
I am not
getting it.
I do not know what that is.
Do you know I'm pretty sure it was either you or Luke and it was like a song like that. I was talking about how shit that we're learning in school barely matters for the real life, and like.
Well, now I want us to have all these rules in school just because you mentioned that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
pretty much.
I was just going off of what I actually think. I wasn't making a Boy in a Band reference.
You know who that is, right?
I don't fucking know who he is.
Okay, never mind.
Of your head are you talking about though? Because private school and public school are they have different rules.
That's true. Well, the only reason private school is more strict, I say strict, I mean like stupid shit like
with their rules.
Like
they have
stupid shit like uniforms and like attendance and shit like that. Because like
okay.
I don't know why people get mad at uniforms because you paid for it. You know what you were getting into.
I mean, I appreciate uniforms as long as they're not.
Yeah, I don't want to wear.
I don't want to have to choose what I have to wear every day. If everyone's wearing dumbass shit, then I feel fucking fine.
But disclaimer: Steven, Andrew, and I'll go to private school. Matthew goes to public school. Got that.
And okay, so my take on why those two things are different, like public school and private school, I think it's two different. Okay, it's the same type of people, like the same kids, just in different contexts. Like you have let's say private school, which is obviously like more strict. I don't want to say strict, but there's like more pressure on you to like
more rules.
Not do something that could like get you in catastrophic trouble. Whereas in public school, you could do something. I mean, you could do something at a public school that you could never ever do in a million years at a private school, and still kind of like get off easier after doing it. You know?
Yeah.
Because I feel also another thing, like public schools, like, the reason that that's the way it is because, like, I'm not saying they don't care, but they're not, like, as caring about it as
Just
private.
too much. Like they have to worry
Yeah.
about.
Yeah,
I mean-
like private schools, like when shit, like when people they catch a vape, like someone with a vape, or I remember back in before the whole COVID thing happened, maybe early March, like one guy at our school got suspended for sexual abuse. I mean, that's obviously a thing and everything, but still,
Yeah. Which is
I feel like
exactly it leads into my point of you could, it's the same people just in different
And different
settings. Exactly.
Environment, yeah.
So I'm trying to think of how to phrase this. Okay, so me and you and me, Andrew and Serj, we all know that the shit that goes down under the radar at private school is
that's
it's
true.
kind of
Nothing
almost
compared to public
it's-
school.
I mean, no, not nothing. It's almost the same as shit that goes down in private school. We all know that everyone there is fucking fucked.
They're stupid.
It's just the stigma that school pushes. When there's rules, everyone wants to break them. You know?
I don't really yeah.
So that's the
Alright.
reason, when you force people, and no matter what, even if it's public school or private school, if you force people into being under a set of rules, then there's gonna be, especially in a school where there's a lot of children under the same rules at the same time, there's gonna be people breaking them. And there's the rules, the reason there's so many kids breaking the rules because the rules are there. They only break them just to break the rules, you know?
Yeah.
It sets a really negative thing, you know? That
Yeah.
all children have. I don't know what I'm saying, but basically everybody's fucked, and it doesn't matter what school you go to, everybody's fucked. It just depends on who's monitoring their fuckiness.
And how hard they're pushing it on them.
Yeah.
And also at private school, there's just they just expect you to be good, when of course everyone's fucked. So they're there's all these the side view, the whole model of the school, and what everyone thinks. Everyone thinks, oh yeah, private kids are gonna be so good. So whenever someone does something bad, it's way worse than people expect.
Oh yeah, that's
That
another
too.
entire different thing.
Public schools, when shit like that happens, they're oh yeah, they go to a public school, that's kind of expected. But private school, holy fuck, man, what the fuck? I was not
Yeah.
expecting my child to be like this. Yeah, shit like that. It's, I'm the joker, baby. They just go against the entire moral of private schools. Oh, they expect us to be perfect. Fuck that. We'll break the fucking rules. That's what private school is.
Their expectations of us to be perfect is the reason why shit sexual assault fucking happens at private school. Alright, well, I say we move on from that. I guess something good to talk about, considering we were coming back from not recording anything for a year. We could talk about how we're gonna move on with the podcast. Basically, we had a bunch of ideas for stuff we could do. We were thinking about having, well, obviously, if you've seen the first episode, you'll notice that the background is different, and we're thinking about, having, I wouldn't say seasons, but just group them into well, let's call them seasons. Seasons of the podcast, where I would say every season is maybe 4 or 5 episodes, and for every new season we get a new background. I think that would be pretty cool. The seasons wouldn't necessarily mean the topics are about anything different. They would just be just an easier way to organize shit.
Some minor changes, background change, maybe some
Yeah,
theme
maybe
changes.
some
I don't know, something
technical
like that.
shit.
Hardware. Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, that kind of shit would go down. Obviously we would have, or we're gonna probably, hopefully, get better quality shit. I mean, where we're at right now is pretty good, considering what we came from.
Oh yeah.
But basically, we're gonna have we have a bunch of shit planned in terms of like actually recording and actually editing shit and actually getting shit done on time. So we actually have a schedule as opposed to last time. So
Yeah.
this should be a much better year for the podcast in terms
At
of all
least
that.
the next half of the
Yeah.
year will be better.
Yeah, so
Yes.
I'm thinking that we keep the first episode, this episode, and have like 2 or 3 more episodes and just call this a season. Then we'll start another season probably if we keep this going for that long, which from what it looks like, I think we can do it.
Can pull it off.
But as
Yeah.
long as we like say we have seasons, even though they're not necessarily different, we can always just say like, oh yeah, that season, oh yeah, that's my favorite one. Have shit like that. That would be kind of cool. Even if
Yeah.
nobody watches.
That'd be
but
pretty cool, I think.
that'd be pretty cool, I think.
Mm.
But yeah,
So-
anyways.
Speaking
We
of
should-
these seasons, I know in the future, one of our seasons are going to take a different change. We're going to start having our like special kind of setting. I'm not going to disclose it because I think that would be kind of cool. Have like a little surprise, you know?
I think that'd be
But,
pretty cool, I think.
That would be
Shut up.
pretty. That
So,
would be pretty.
anyways,
Dude, that's pretty cool.
anyways, get back on topic. Yeah.
All right, so yeah, so like obviously we've had a major advancement. I recently got a new computer to do the podcast, which is why the revival is
Expected to
coming back.
clap?
I'm not. Okay, fuck you. I wasn't doing this to pat myself on the back. I was just stating the fact. You
Give
bitch.
yourself a-
I knew
Sure.
it in my head as soon as I said it. Serj is gonna say something sarcastic.
Give me applause, everyone.
But yeah, whatever. Fuck you. Fuck you. I got a new PC and we're gonna do a lot of shit with that. It's basically opened up a lot of
But-
good shit for the podcast, so we're able to do a lot more stuff.
But in terms of your old laptop, you haven't really got an upgrade, more like a D-upgrade for in terms of your monitor.
Well, the
shit
monitor
adds-
is better than the laptop, but like the monitor is still shit. But that doesn't have anything to do with the podcast. But still, I do need a new one. But anyways, once stuff gets settled and all that, I had the idea, and this was a while back. I had the idea to create a YouTube channel of my own. Just we all have individual, like we would all have individual YouTube channels where we do our own thing. And yeah, so I would have my own. I know Andrew's gonna have his own, and I know Serj is gonna have his own. That along with YouTube channels. Yeah, Matthew,
may
you go
or
ahead.
may not have one. It
Yeah.
just depends. I've never been. I don't know. I just think that if I do make one, I'm not really gonna keep up my YouTube channel. I think this alone will be good enough for me. So
Even
I'm
if he
in-
doesn't make his own, he's gonna have shit. He's gonna be a part of like just the Gulag
Yeah.
in general. So basically, we were gonna have our own YouTube channels along with Twitch channels, obviously.
Oh yeah. Well,
Obviously.
Serj might be doing other stuff.
Okay,
I
alright, so I
yeah.
was going to stream on Mixer because it's easy to do with Xbox, but since they got rid of it, who knows?
Oh
But-
yeah.
But I did tell him a while back that I guess they just updated this or like made this a thing, but you can stream from Twitch onto your Xbox now without having to like do it from your laptop and then stream your laptop on Twitch. You can stream directly from your Xbox on Twitch
Yeah.
now, which I didn't know you could do.
I mean,
Yeah, you'll have
they
to
had a lot of
show me how to do
Mixer
that.
streamers that used Xbox, so if they're gonna continue streaming, they have to like add a new service to be able to do that. So
Twitch is gonna blow up a little after Mixer got cucked. A lot of the people that aren't going to Facebook or whatever it's called, I'm probably
Yeah.
gonna head over to Twitch or YouTube. so they kind of got a good, you know.
But if
Like-
if it is getting absorbed by Facebook, then maybe we could Oculus would allow you to stream to Mixer.
Oh yeah, that's a good.
Oh yeah,
That is
Oculus.
Well, if you guys want to like explain some of the shit behind your own channels, if you want to. you can go ahead and do
Okay,
that.
you go first, Steven, because I feel like you've got your shit down.
I've got my shit down.
Yeah, I
Alright,
think
well-
so. The
It's
way you've
got
explained
written
it to
on
me, at
paper.
least.
It's got written
Alright.
on a notepad, just ready in hand.
Oh yeah,
The
sure.
way you've explained it to me seems like you've got more of your shit down than I think all of us combined.
Wow, well, pat me on the back. Why don't you suck my cock? Why don't you? So basically,
So we can't take a comment. Jesus Christ. Go on then.
so basically, yeah, I'm gonna start a YouTube channel and a Twitch channel. I don't care if anybody watched it. I'm just gonna do it to like make shit of my own. Now that I have a way to do it, and I think it's gonna be cool. It's not gonna be fucking gaming, essentially. It's gonna be a bunch of different shit. Just whatever I feel like making, I'm gonna probably be doing it. So, but right now I don't have all the equipment necessary, so I'm not gonna actually start making content yet. I want to get a good webcam for streaming and YouTube stuff first. So I'm not even starting it yet. Let's just say that. I need a bunch of other shit before I'm able to even like make the type of stuff that I want to make. So I got a little bit of a ways to go, so I'm not going to be starting that yet. But depending on how late this episode gets put onto YouTube, I may have already started by then or something. But if so, if I have already started, and if you guys have already started, I will link all of the channels and shit in the
Hey,
description.
what are you expecting, man?
I don't know.
Okay, that's a good segue into my shit. So for me, I've got everything I want to do right now. I don't want to do a face cam yet. I'll do face reveal. Face reveal. Don't just no. I just don't want to do a face cam. I'm ugly as shit.
I don't want you guys to see me.
See, it's funny.
It's fingers together.
Anyway,
New H2O delirious.
wow, that was just
A reference.
wow. But I don't know. I don't feel like doing a webcam. Where I'm gonna be doing my shit, it's not gonna be like the most comfortable place to use a webcam. Like I'm literally on a couch right now, like doing this shit, and I've been doing semi-streaming a little, like GTA, Tetris.
Your location
Minecraft.
is better than Serj the last time we tried to do
That
a
is-
podcast where he was
That is true.
under the blanket
I mean, the
smelling his own
freaking-
taint.
It's an exaggeration,
We didn't
but
sit on
yeah.
a couch. I had to sit on a bucket full of concrete in the cum dungeon.
Still,
There's a
Yeah,
chair
but
down
Matthew-
there. I've seen a desk chair.
Matthew
There
is like
is
the
no
total
chair
opposite
down
of all
here.
of us.
yeah, he's like,
I'm living in desperate times. Okay, there's nothing here comfortable.
yeah. I just don't want to do face cam because I don't think I don't know. I wouldn't like use face cam to my advantage, if that makes sense. I wouldn't like make it as part of like I wouldn't make a big. I know
We
it's
get
kind of yeah, but
All I'm
still,
saying is that you should use it at some point. I mean,
At some
obviously,
point. I'm
there's no
not gonna
problem
go-
with not using it now. Obviously.
But yeah, for now I've been semi-streaming on Twitch, just GTA, Tetris, and Minecraft. This new laptop I just got, it's definitely gonna help with a lot of that. OBS is being weird for some reason because it's only showing a black screen for a lot of things. Right now, the only thing I can most realistically stream right now is Tetris on Chrome. That's what I've been wanting.
I think it's because he looked up big black cock gay penis sex on Google.
I told you not to look that up. I said specifically, don't look that up.
Yeah, come on, Andrew, don't look it up. We all told you not to.
So, and then
Look it up.
He completely ignores it.
So look it up.
Fuck you, Matthew.
right. And then, yeah, when I learned I could stream from Twitch from my Xbox, I just did GTA and Minecraft. Minecraft's probably gonna come a bit scarce because the world we're on right now, everyone's working on something, and I'm just doing jack shit.
Also, we already started it, so it's like
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
we started
Maybe
like
once we get our new world, we can.
a new
We
world.
started
Yeah,
it like
right.
a
A year
couple
ago.
we started it a couple weeks before the first recording, like the first
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah.
Me and Matthew. Yeah, we did.
Throwback to the first podcast. We actually talked about
but when
that
I
world.
referenced it, God, that was
Yeah.
cringe.
Well,
Uh,
we're
you-
referencing
you
it
said
again.
I made some cringe comments about.
You're saying it in a cringy way then, and you said it in a cringy way back then.
Oh yeah, okay.
I'm just saying. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm at right now. I don't know what I'm going to do YouTube wise. Me and Serj might have a bit of idea. I don't know if he knows what I'm talking about right now, but
I already know
it'll
what you're
be.
talking about.
I think Serj might as well. But
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
nice. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see about that. All right, you go next, Serj.
If I ever do a YouTube channel,
Or not?
I know I'm gonna do space games. Like,
Oh yeah.
I know it's not a popular game, but Astroneer would be one of them. A popular game. that
Matthew's got his
shit
dick
ass.
wet for Astroneer.
Another game that was popular that got shit ass in the beginning was No Man's Sky, but now it's a pretty good game, and I'll be playing that if I ever do. But then again, it's like if I ever have the motivation to do a YouTube channel or anything, or if y'all ever want me to, just depends.
Mm-hmm.
Depends on the circumstances.
Well, considering that you're sitting on a bucket full of cement right now, I'd say
Yeah,
that the odds aren't in your favor.
No.
That entire basement is just a YouTube channel alone, I think. But, yeah.
I mean, there's an iMac down here that's like a couple iOS versions behind, and it's slow AF, so,
Yeah.
it's so bad.
Serj, what about you? You got any ideas for your shit yet?
Well, if this airs soon, then it will be my birthday, and then I will gonna get a job, and I'm gonna start saving up for a PC.
Yeah, do it. PC opens
Oh,
up
yeah,
a lot
do
of
it.
shit, so
Um,
I'm thinking that with a PC, we could probably be able to do some VR shit and like actually record it and put it onto YouTube, or even stream it probably through Steam VR.
Andrew, you gotta get an Oculus. It's worth
I
it.
know. I talked with Steven about this when he came over. I want to ask an Oculus for my birthday. Obviously, that would mean I need to grind the fuck out of this year because I'm taking 3 AP classes this year, which is like more extreme than most, and so I need.
You should all clap.
Ooh,
Good fucking job. Oh,
I wanted it too.
Good job. Good luck.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna be fucked probably, but if I can fucking like grind the shit out of it, I can gain my mom's trust, and she'll probably get me an Oculus.
Trust.
that.
Imagine having to grind for your birthday presents.
But, I mean, you have no idea, man.
No
Yeah,
idea the
I've-
struggle I
I
go
have
through.
no idea how hard it must be to pull out $1,000 from the inside of your couch cushion. Even Matthew has a
Struggle of having.
Even Matthew has an
man,
Oculus.
guys, so sad. Yeah, Matthew of all people.
I mean,
I have-
Matthew's fucking balling over you right now.
I can have all the tech savvy stuff, but my living conditions definitely need improvement.
He in the startup screen he sacrificed tech for living conditions. He put more
Put all his
Points in-
stats.
he put more points into tech over living conditions. Living conditions is at 0. Matthew's
They
house
are.
is a
Right.
Fallout 4 house.
It's a 1 floor, but his backyard is like an entire like valley.
It is. It's a fucking woods. It's like those swamp biomes. Fallout.
Matthew,
I'm-
when you walk into your house, you just get rads.
You hear the ticking sound, the Geiger counter.
Dude, I remember like you want to know your house is a fucking death trap, because like that swing that all of us went on when we all came over, and I
freaking
I'm-
we swung, we circled. No, we didn't circle. We
No.
twisted the swing too much, and then Andrew couldn't handle the G-force of it. So when he got up, he just fell on the ground.
He did
Instantly
the
fell.
stanky leg first and
Yeah.
then hit the ground.
no, Alex did the plug walk. I remember
All
that.
the way down a hill.
No, but like
God.
I remember like not knowing which way is up and down, so I just like immediately cannonballed my head into the dirt, and I looked like I was on actual drugs. It was really bad, but it was fun. That night was so fun. The sad thing was I had something next morning, so I couldn't spend the night, and it
He had
sucked.
the tennis
It's-
tournament. He had
Yeah.
tennis.
See what
Likes to play golf and tennis in his spare time.
golf is the most boring sport known to mankind. But yeah,
Okay. All right.
that was a fun night though.
Oh yeah, so sad. Oh man.
What?
Only we could do it again.
That's your tone of voice. You're like, oh,
I'm fucking
Oh,
tired,
wow.
man. We
it's
gosh, it's
11:30.
11:30.
How are you tired?
I'm
No,
very
I-
famished.
no, I did vor today.
Oh god.
Elaborate so it doesn't sound messed up.
Yeah, please.
I ate. Okay, well, no. How about the people that made the joke imminent explain themselves?
Imminent?
Yes,
we don't want
you
to
two.
explain. We just
That's
want to
the
leave
wrong use of
it
imminent.
no context.
Eminem.
If you leave it to us, we're gonna leave it with no context, and people are gonna think you
I
like
don't-
vor.
I like
Andrew, did you stuff a whole PB&J in your mouth?
not
Is that
today.
what you did? Did your
No,
mom
it's-
make you a swag meal?
Oh my
Swag
god.
meal.
Swag meal.
Actually, it wasn't. I don't even know if it was Steven.
Wasn't my mommy that made it?
I can't.
It was your freaking. It was your jacks that you ate that you vored.
Yes, I ate Jack's. I get Jack's
Basically,
every Thursday.
he gets jacks and he vores like 7 hamburgers.
For any of you younglings, you poor younglings, that's
And then he
watching
goes
this
on
right
to
now.
DeviantArt and draws himself poorly.
I can't. Dude. You want to know why I'm tired? It's because in between, never mind. Whatever.
Oh, he almost said it. He almost said it. He almost said it.
Yeah, I almost.
Such a hard life of every day getting jacks on Thursday.
Matthew, are you good? You said, "Oh
feeling
gosh,"
down.
like 7 times.
Freaking Andrew. Uh-huh.
Me watching this go
DeviantArt?
down.
Did you go on DeviantArt? What do you draw?
He draws himself with 7 vored hamburgers. He gets like that X-ray where you see inside the stomach and
Oh,
the hamburgers are like filling it up.
Okay.
The hamburger like kicks the stomach and like
I believe you, Andrew. Why would you do that?
yeah, how
I
could
don't
you
know.
do that?
I don't know, man. It's just. I'm glad I haven't explained myself yet, because Matthew's just.
You already
having an
explained. It's been explained, I think.
No, the people. Fuck my god.
I mean,
Just explain. You don't have to wait for Matthew.
No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Let's just move on.
Doesn't
This
matter.
is,
he doesn't want to say that he has a job because he knows that if he
What?
starts talking about his job, that I'll get pissed off at him because he's like, oh yeah, having a job is so hard. Yeah, I'm cool. I have a job now. Silence from the man.
Yeah.
He won't say it.
I won't.
Dude. Okay, let's get back on track. So there were a couple of things that we missed or forgot about in the podcast, like the Instagram thing. I know Andrew recently made the Gulag Podcast Instagram account so we could post our schedule and like what times we were gonna do the podcast. Like not times specifically, but like dates. Like like on
Like-
Thursday next week we'll be
Yeah.
in our podcast or something like that. And then I thought maybe we could post a couple of memes, but that just is, I don't know. Depends on what you all think, Steven.
Well, we could do like outtakes could go on there, I guess, because we have a shit ton of those.
Please.
Of us just being stupid.
Oh, and like, all right, that's whenever we'd post Andrew's. I don't know what he said. You wanted something to flash on the screen. We'll throw that on the Instagram. How about that?
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we could we could link the artist if we like need to be more like if y'all want to be let me think. If y'all want more specific links to like the music we got for the podcast and like the background, we can
That's a good idea.
add the music and stuff.
Yeah.
We can just well,
you know.
yeah, that's true. We can link like the music that we use like in the podcast in the description as well.
Yeah, I mean,
That's probably
what we're
Basically,
gonna
just
do, but
Instagram is for extra stuff behind the scenes.
yeah, mic tests
Yeah.
and stuff.
yeah, and also
Actually,
just-
mic test can be like an entire video because
I
there's a
mean,
lot.
it could be Instagram and a video. Doesn't
IGTV
Yeah,
shit.
it just depends, you know.
IGTV.
What do you
that-
want me to say?
What is that? I don't know what that is. I don't use Instagram.
TGP.
It's just like a long. You can make an entire like video, like a 7-minute video.
By the way, before I forget to say this, I've been wanting to say this a bunch. The name, the Gulag Podcast, that came before Warzone. I'm just letting everyone who would call us out
Yeah.
about that. Because we made that name before before Warzone was a thing.
There
It's all
have been
explained.
some-
It's all explained in the first episode.
Yeah.
Really.
And that was a year ago. Okay. Also, we've been looking, and I feel like some people that have put like the Gulag in their podcast title, or like, at least like in their entire name, have used Warzone as a reference. But I don't know.
We're just
I-
completely independent.
That's not what we talk about here. Okay.
I'm just
talking
saying
about
that when we posted that first video, we had the name the Gulag Podcast. There was like nobody else
Before a
with
lot
that
of people.
name. Then Warzone came around. There's like 4 other podcasts with name the Gulag Podcast or something like that.
And then a lot of plebs are probably going to be like, "Oh, they just talk about Warzone. No, thank you. Click off." No, we just
Screw you.
no. There's an entire story behind it. So go
We're
watch the
cool.
first episode
We're
if you want to
cool.
know what it's about.
They're not in the story.
That is
Pretty
true.
much.
They are cooler.
Yeah. Cool is such a fucking overrated term.
Oh
What
god.
are you
It's
fucking
like said it in a funny.
in
horrible.
4th
Funny.
grade? What was the acronym for it?
Constipated, overstated, overrated, out of style loser.
Jesus,
Okay.
I remember that.
Fuck that.
Jerk was junior high educated rich kid, and you're gonna be like, Andrew, wasn't that you? Andrew, wasn't that you when you were in middle school? Oh my gosh, what is this kid?
You know, I wasn't planning on saying that, but now that you mention it, Andrew, wasn't that you when you were in middle
Andrew,
school?
wasn't that you?
Waltz right into it, I guess.
You
Oh,
made
yeah,
your
that-
bed, now you sleep in it, fucker.
God, what do you
Bed? What's a bed?
Oh yeah, I forgot Matthew doesn't have
Bucket over there.
up to standard living conditions.
Oh, he
If a
sleeps on a
health
mattress.
inspector were to walk into his house, he wouldn't come back.
Wait, are you talking about Matthew or the health inspector?
I don't know.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. You could say it for anybody.
Sure. If like a bug flew into his house, that bug isn't coming
What are y'all
back.
talking about? Y'all have to be at least a level 100 to escape maps. Like, it's
What is this, a zombies
It's
map?
like the final area of the game.
Is it like a zombies map or something? Do you have to have a certain amount of points or some
I
shit?
mean, it could be. I mean, I don't know. It's a mix of things. It's like everything at once, you know. And then when it's nighttime, bruh, you gotta like find that good hiding spot, or else you're dead. All right, you're dead.
Night,
You know, I just had
nighttime,
a,
nighttime in your backyard is fucked, man.
Sleep as much as I.
you know, I just had a good idea.
What
Going
was your
back
good idea?
on topic about the podcast. If it obviously, like, I'm not saying that it will, but like, obviously, we're just making it to just post our own shit.
It's
It's not
it's
to
a
get
hobby.
popular or anything. Yeah, exactly. But if it does get like a good amount of viewers, like we could possibly do like live podcasts.
That'd be crazy.
I feel.
That'd be cool.
What I want to say about that is like, I think regardless of that, we should all eventually gather, all 4 of us, and do it somewhere together, even if we don't have a good amount of viewers. I think we should just do it, not live,
No,
not
not-
like face cam. I'm saying like all together in the same place.
Maybe that, but I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about just do like a YouTube live stream.
Maybe. No cuts.
Yeah.
That'd be dangerous. Ooh man.
Oh,
That would be dangerous. You get-
I think it would be better. Should we do it on YouTube? Nah, that's an off topic. That's.
I don't.
Forget what don't listen to me.
I
Don't listen to me.
don't care
Listen.
what is said on the podcast. You guys can say whatever you want.
That's a no. That
I'm
no.
gonna say.
No.
What?
No. Nope.
What do you mean?
You-
What's
you-
the problem?
you
That was the
just-
whole idea behind the podcast. We could say
You just
whatever the fuck
opened
we
a-
want.
You just
What?
opened a can of. You just. The people below me are gonna take that out of
People love you.
context.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Hey, don't
Oh
look
my
at me.
God.
I'm used to being at the bottom. I mean, my living conditions haven't improved yet.
We get it. You live in trash.
We get it.
What
You
a-
live in Detroit.
What an original joke.
I have shit in Matthew's house.
Is it literal shit or is it like?
No, that's the only thing you can have in Matthew's house.
See,
Heck.
those houses you ask like, "Hey mom, when are we gonna eat?" But at Matthew's house you ask, "Hey mom, are we gonna eat?"
Oh my god.
99% of the time, the answer is no. But you ask anyways because it's something to do.
You can't do anything but ask. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
That is fucked. Jesus Christ.
Hey, everyone's house has that fucking joke. Alright. I mean, your
What?
house is the fucking.
Don't you
Andrew's
do it.
house-
No.
Tri-state area.
Andrew's house, you have to go on a
Andrew's
5-mile hike to get to the bathroom.
Wow. I've never heard this joke
Dude, 'cause
before.
there's a river.
Serge's house is a
They're gonna say
dank cum dungeon of fucking broken air conditioner and
Not broken,
fucking
we clogged it.
dogs running around.
Yeah, you blocked it by putting up a block of styrofoam.
They put
with a hole
styrofoam in there
that's like
in the
an inch
winter.
wide.
It's freezing.
That's the same thing as breaking it. It doesn't function, so it might as well be broken.
During the monsoon season, and you'll see.
Oh my god. The monsoons. What is there, a dry season? Is there a dry
Yeah.
season for your house?
I mean, despite the damp cum dungeon that he has, his fucking dogs eat whole cakes and the whole pizzas too. And his
Yeah.
cats only eat the toppings on your pizza.
But we have rabid beasts that roam, and if you don't pick something up, then it gets destroyed. My brother, he had slides, and the dogs ate them, and my mom bought him a new pair, and they just ate them today.
Get a grip on your fucking dogs, man.
They just don't look like they could do damage, but they just
They
do.
wreak havoc on items.
What's
It
the
was
joke?
Havoc, period.
What's the joke on my house?
We don't have one because
Uh,
you don't let anyone enter your house. Steve.
I've been in.
No
I
one has
went to
gone
his
your
house.
You've
All
been,
been.
you've been to my house like for 2 minutes. Sarah just
Yeah,
spend the night at my
Outside your
house.
house. You haven't let me in. Like whenever you see a guest, you're like a mad Pharisee. You're like,
His bed, dude. His like everything around his bed was fucked.
Yeah, cause you didn't even tell me that you were like, I was sitting on my bed like with like boxer shorts on and nothing else on, just watching YouTube, and you call me and you're like, I'm here, I'm coming in. I'm like, oh, that's great, fuck you too.
Literally, didn't. I said, "Which house is yours?" I did not say, "Dude, I'm coming in."
You
It's
might as
time
well
for
have said that. You might as well have said I'm coming in. You gave me
dude,
like
I
2
even
minutes.
live on a fucking mountain. It's
I
like-
waited. I'm like, dude, I'll wait for you like for 5 minutes and then I'll come in because you were like, I'm not ready yet. And when I
Yeah,
said
but
I
you
was
didn't give
leaving,
me you didn't give me a chance to even. If I had known
Even
you were
House is a
coming.
Cutscene. You can't actually go in there, but like you see it sometimes.
Yeah.
That's true. It's like one of those things in the distance of games where it's like it's a huge like building or something. You can't actually go in it, but it like looks like you possibly could.
Yeah. Like, sometimes they'll put buildings like underneath the ground if you don't go in there. Like if you can't normally go in, if you were to clip through the ground, that's how you get to Steven's house.
It's like the Black Ops 1 Pentagon. There's like one cutscene. There's like one cutscene in the campaign for the Pentagon, and
Someone's breaking it.
and then
Forgot
there's
that.
and then they reused it for a zombies map where you can actually play in it, and it's all fucked. That's what it is.
Bruh.
It's the joke.
That
That's
is
a
the
joke.
joke,
Now
though.
laugh. This
Laughing
post is brought to
30.
you by the Robot
Two.
AI Comedy King.
Robot AI comedy thing.
Nice joke. Laughing in 3, 2, 1.
Alright, so I think this is a good place to stop here. We've talked about basically everything. Go follow the Instagram if that's even up by the time this video is.
Oh, it's
Is
up.
up.
I made it.
Well, I mean, there
Yeah.
might not be any content on there yet, but whatever. Follow it anyways if you want.
Follow it. You'll be awaiting some stuff. It might not be
If-
for a while, but it's there.
Yeah. If
Yes.
any of our individual channels are in the description, I'm still not sure if they're even going to be there yet. But if they are, go ahead and subscribe to them if you want, or follow the Twitch. It doesn't matter. Do it if you want. But yeah, I guess that's basically it.
All right.
You know.
Yep.
All right.
Well, see you.
Bye bye.